No, I don't pass. No, I ain't. Yeah. Nah. We good. We good, G. I like your cut, G. All right, so we gotta talk to Samuel.
Such rare guests. One wouldn't expect to find among Christians representatives of your
Fat head ass nigga.
community. I'm Godwin. My greetings to you.
Peace be with you. Neither would one expect a priest here. And yet,
How do you know I'm a priest?
it's not difficult to tell. After all, we have much in common. And we are both
I'm gonna
a
open
little
this window. It's so bright though.
unfamiliar
Like, look.
around here.
It's bad for the camera, bad for my eyes, bad for the
Leader
screen,
of the
but it's
rabbinical
so bright. I
court
need that
of the
light.
sacred
That's the fuck.
community
I'm
of
opening that. I need
Kuttenberg.
that sign.
And this is Samuel, my aide.
Who would rather not be here at all. Why did we have to come here, Sadie? Can you not see everyone is staring at us?
Because we all need to help each other in this time of need. And why would they not stare when you are frowning so?
Are you looking?
In the town and the kingdom is unsustainable. The whole land is on the brink of destruction. You have men
Right, son.
and weapons. We have the means to sustain them.
Why are you telling this to a Koimer? You wanted to deliver what we brought to the Margrave and quickly leave.
Everything in good time, Samuel. We have just arrived, after all.
Did you come to lend money to the lords?
Not to lend, but to give. Help given to the needy is repaid only by God.
You don't even know if you can trust him. With that money, we could have paid mercenaries ourselves.
You remind me of my young friend Henry. He's a bit of a hothead too.
Henry? That messenger of Radzik Copula?
You know each other. You're both around the same age.
That would be him. But we did not get off to a very good start.
I reckon the two of you would hit it off. He's reliable and has his heart in the right place. For a young stripling, he's been through plenty. It's not so long since his parents were killed in Skalitz. He was supposed to become a blacksmith, and instead, he's roaming the world, risking his neck at every turn.
Wait, a blacksmith, you say? From Skalitz?
Aye, that's right. Did you know anyone there?
I knew of someone. A blacksmith by the name of Martin.
My daughter knew him most, and that is why Samuel is in this world. For our numerous sins.
Maybe he was my father, but he certainly didn't act like one. Ma raised me on her own.
And that was all for the best.
Why? He should have taken care of me, but instead he fathered another bastard.
Don't make hasty judgments. As far as I know, Martin didn't have any other children. At least, none of his own. He took in Henry and raised him as his own, on the orders of the Lord of Skalitz, Sir Radzik Kobila, Henry's real father.
I don't care if he took care of 20 other Mamsas.
That boy's blood father denied him, just like yours did to you.
A person can't choose their parents. And Henry only found out about it recently.
Enough. I'd rather have a drink. Will you have one too, Zayde?
For that, there will be more suitable times.
Excuse me. I'd better not drink.
Better communion wine than kosher, is it?
Hey, I think we're in a positive phase still.
Good health to you, sir. I'm Godwin, a friend of that lad you arrived with, Henry. We don't know each other.
Baron Vauclin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo. The last of my line. I am a warrior, a traveler, a strategist, and also, à ma manière, a poet.
My word. Isn't that exhausting?
Mais non! And I'm glad to meet a new friend.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Baron. I knew right away we'd hit it off. How did you end up imprisoned in Malashov?
Ah, c'est une histoire compliquée. It was after I heroically led the defense of Kuttenburg, and only lost it narrowly by an unfortunate turn of events.
That needs some explanation. What unfortunate turn of events?
Oh, misère. It is clear you have never been to war.
You're quite mistaken, Monsieur Baron. I have.
Ah, je suis désolé. This Bohemia is a strange land. I have seen farmhands, children, and even women fighting. But the clergy? Sainte Mère, do tell me about it. No doubt you fought on the side of truth and honor.
My last big battle was in Kosovo.
I've heard of this battle. Many great men fell there.
Aye. And it was there I decided it was nothing for me. So I settled down in the presbytery in Ujits.
Then, what are you doing here?
The Lord moves in mysterious ways. How come almost nobody here knows you?
I am operating, as they say. Incognito. My great benefit is my strong connection with the French court. There, everyone knows my name. Here in Bohemia, I'm still building my reputation, slowly, but surely.
Where have you been on your travels? Have you seen the ocean?
But of course! I was born by the sea. If you are interested in my greatest journeys, then I have traveled with a merchant caravan all the way to the Ottoman Empire. And if you are interested in my greatest deed, then that was perhaps saving the life of the King of France.
And you wouldn't by any chance know the Pope, personally?
Which one do you mean? I spoke briefly with Boniface IX when I was sojourning in Rome. A pleasant fellow.
This nigga's just popping off at the mouth. Oh, Dry Devil's here. Nick.
Dear friends and allies, in these troublesome times, you all know why we're here. The question remains, what to do next? Hungary. And here, too, he is up against resistance. He's a capable strategist, but a poor diplomat. Mark my words. If we wait him out until winter, he will leave of his own accord.
By winter, he'll have torched all our fortresses and carried off everything that we possess.
Are we seriously gonna wait and cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame? A few well-planned raids and we could have him in our fists!
At what price? Have you got men to spare? Has any of you got men and money to spare?
We don't have men out there.
Yes, we do.
We do not.
Jobst is right. That whole sun won't fall easily.
Only we can't wait.
Are we to get ourselves killed?
Or end with nothing.
We'll get nowhere like this. Let's adjourn ourselves and try to think it through.
Liechtenstein.
That went just as expected. Good health.
And to yours. Could it have gone any other way when there's so many of us here?
I would have expected a bit more sense from Jobst, of all people. He made an amateur's mistake. But it's hard to be angry with him when he's trying to ingratiate himself with everyone. By the way, I'm John of Liechtenstein. And you must be Godwin, the son of...
That's not a thing I've ever boasted of. How do you know that?
I have my sources. From what I've heard about you,
Is that so?
Indeed. And that's why I'd like to ask something of you.
As it happens,
Excellent. I expect we can agree that Jobst's plan...
that's a weak word.
And the way it stands at the moment, he'll never get the support of the council. But I have an idea how to change that.
Well, I'm curious how you hope to shut Zizka up and satisfy the ones who want peace.
We'll sit and wait quietly until Sigismund withdraws of his own volition, as Jobst proposes, but we'll be waiting in the military camp of our huge new army.
If Sigismund decides to mount an attack on the camp, it'd be a massacre.
Ah, but it won't. Sigismund's army is demoralized and weakened. And besides, he's running out of resources. He's able to tackle fortresses that aren't able to defend themselves, but he won't engage an equal force on the battlefield.
But he can't retreat either. That would be a disgrace.
And that's exactly why we'll wait until he's called back to Hungary by events there. For the plan to work, we need allies, their money and their determination. We've already set the ground for it. We just need negotiators who will push the right people in the right direction.
Are you saying you set everything in motion even before Jobst?
More like in parallel, but without his knowledge. If we find support and make it look like the whole thing was his idea, we'll all win.
Why are you doing all this anyway?
Because I want to put a stop to the senseless deaths. And also because I'm happier with Wenceslas on the Bohemian throne.
I'll help you. What exactly should I do?
I'll give you 3 names. Botchek of Kunstadt, Hamann Alder, and Anna of Waldstein. If you can get those 3 on our side, we've won the day. Meanwhile, I'll take care of Jobst.
What if it doesn't work?
I refuse to even consider that outcome, because it would mean slow but certain defeat for all of us.
Why me, of all people?
Because you've got a head on your shoulders. You know how to talk, and you're not just out for your own good. You and your friend Henry are similar in that respect. That's why I know I can count on you both. There aren't many like you two left.
Tell me a bit more about those people, so I know who I'm dealing with.
Certainly. Who do you want to start with?
Botchek of Kunstadt. I know the name, but I can't quite place him.
That's just the thing. He's got massive estates, great influence, but he holds back. He doesn't play the big game, because he doesn't like to take risks. He always goes for the sure thing. But once he's made his mind up, not even a pair of oxen will hold him back.
Alder the Alderman. Wasn't he a Kuttenburg councillor?
He still is. The only one who retained his position after the city was taken. Only he's here, instead of cozying up with Sigismund in Kuttenburg. So his days in the council are numbered. But he'll continue to have a strong influence on the guilds and the rich burghers. And that's why we need him.
Anna of Waldstein. The widow of that rich mine owner. What was his name?
Wenzel Bartosz. And I'm not surprised you forgot.
I was quite surprised to see her here. Assemblies like this are more of a...
A male affair? So far, Godwin, so far. Anna is holding back and behaving like an exemplary young widow. But don't trust appearances. She's got claws, she knows how to do her sums, and she certainly has no love lost for Sigismund.
And what use can she be to us? Apart from her late husband's money, of course.
She's as sharp as they come when it comes to trade. And she knows a thing or two about diplomacy. There are wicked tongues that claim Bartosz acquired most of his wealth thanks to her. And that it was thanks to her that he died, too.
I'll get on it then.
I wish us both luck.
I'd rather discuss the...
Nobody has the likes of these.
Not even Bocek?
Not even Bocek. He's a great lord.
That's hard to believe.
Martin likes to exaggerate. He was talking about sorry nags even when they belong to someone else.
God be with you, noble lady. There's something I'd like to ask of you.
God be with you. What would that be?
Your diplomatic support. And your money.
No beating around the bush, eh? I like that. But what do you want my money for?
Margrave Yob's plan has some gaps, milady. We need to gather enough resources to...
To muster an army that Margrave can't afford on his own?
Christ. Be praised. You're astute.
I should say so. All sorts of people have their eyes on my money, and divining their intentions is a necessity. Although, between the two of us, it isn't hard to figure out what Liechtenstein is after.
How do you know Liechtenstein's behind it?
I know most of the people here very well. Many of them certainly have doubts about the Margrave's plans, but they wouldn't dream of stating them aloud. While it seems that Lord Liechtenstein, on the contrary, sees his opportunity.
I'd say you have a better nose for people than most of this crowd.
Not only for people, but also for good food and wine. And beneficial deals.
Then you're in the right place. This occasion provides all of those things.
The wine here is average. The cooks lack imagination. And I have yet to hear any interesting offers. So, to the point. What is it that Liechtenstein wants from me?
Nothing more than support and resources for an army to parley more effectively with Sigismund.
Nothing more? I'd say that's plenty. And why ask me for help? Why should I, of all people, take the risk?
It's not only your money we're interested in. You're well able to negotiate and trade. And if you were to take part in our plan...
Then I'd be helpful to you on two fronts. If you want me to support you, you must give me a good reason. Perhaps a favor in return.
Do you have something in particular in mind?
Well, one of the guests here has...
who's that?
Haman Alder. Now, if you were to switch these papers...
Have you fallen out with the town councillor?
No. Alder is innocent in the matter. My relatives from the House of Bartosz are behind it all. They're disappointed that I dared outlive my husband, and the fact that I'm handling his estates makes their hair stand on end.
And these papers I'm supposed to switch, what do they concern?
My relatives somehow dug up some trade contracts between myself and certain undesirable parties.
You were dealing with the enemy.
They were not the enemy at the time. My conscience is clear.
And the papers I'm supposed to...
Just insignificant documents.
All right, I'll help you.
Aldo will surely have the papers. Bring them to me. But watch yourself.
Take a look at that. A nightingale.
What's that? I hope you're not following me.
Oh, nothing. An old grievance.
A little misunderstanding involving a big pile of counterfeit groschen.
How big of them? Big enough for that bastard Ishtar to raise a small army. He caused us a shitload of trouble. I heard about that Hungarian possat.
And that's exactly why we mustn't push too hard.
Burgers, patricians and usurers. They're without honor.
We're trying to forge an alliance against our common enemy.
They're trying to do one thing and one thing only. Line their pockets.
They remember well how the burghers in Romania...
Sir Bocek, I need to speak with you for a moment.
A man hardly puts his cup to his lips and someone comes along to put a flea in his ear. Yobs comes up with a plan as full of holes as a beggar's shoes, and now you're all jostling to win me over for him.
On the contrary, I've come here with an idea how to improve it.
Does that improvement include a few thousand men-at-arms? If not, you can go to the devil with it.
A few thousand men-at-arms as a convincing argument. And 100 horsemen on top. Only in order to get them, we need coin.
You've got my attention, but not my money yet.
How can I persuade you?
I need guarantees of security.
Of course. Once it comes to protecting property, ideals go out the window.
You can talk, since you haven't got a pot to piss in yourself. If you were in my position, you'd think differently. I have a lot of property, lots of subjects to look after, and along with that, the Lord blessed me with a large family. I can't risk it all in a conflict with Sigismund.
So you need guarantees that you won't be left standing in the cold if you openly oppose Sigismund?
My guarantee is called Yitka. She's my niece. If I succeeded in marrying her off to another strong house, I'll have the certainty that I won't be left alone.
Maybe it's enough to find a suitable groom among the allies.
Perhaps someone of suitable standing who Yitka would...
I believe Liechtenstein is single.
And an uncertain party. Besides, he's inconvenient for Sigismund.
I'd be honored to oblige. I'm in my prime.
Forget about it. Even if by some miracle you could manage to sire children, you'd die before you could raise them.
The truth doesn't offend, my lord. But I had to give it a try. How about young Lord Capon?
He's a youngster still.
He may be young, but he's got something between his ears. He's got battle experience. And when he gets the estate that's his by right, he'll be well secured for life.
If he gets it. Right now, Hanush lords over Rattay and seems quite happy with that state of affairs. On the other hand, the lords of Lipa have a good reputation. and Hanush can always be relied on, despite his temper. Maybe it's not such a bad idea.
I'll convey your offer to...
I don't care what the young lord... If he agrees, I'll...
Pushing a friend.
The kingdom will not forget his sacrifice.
God be with you.
That depends. I tried them all when I got married.
I've got some good news and some bad news for you.
The bad news is there's hardly any females in this whole damned place. There's some old bat standing there with two young girls, but she watches over them like a mother hen. So at least tell me the good news.
You're going to get married.
Good one. Is she at least pretty?
I don't know. I've never seen her.
You're really a barrel of laughs, Godwin. Wait till Hanush hears this. Now, enough nonsense.
To your health. I've got those papers.
Quiet!
Lady, with all... Here they are.
You're more capable than I expected.
You're welcome.
As agreed.
Thank you.
Yes, quite.
How could I refuse a...
And to the...
I'd like to check your horses out and see if they're as good as you say.
Ha, even better. But you won't believe it until you see for yourself.
And you might not believe your eyes when you do see them. Well, well, we have a new guest.
I wanted to...
You wanted to apologize for crashing into my home without it by your leave. Or to arrest my guests some more?
I want to have a word with Older.
Well, I'm having a word with you.
I apologize, Father.
For interrupting our conversation? Or just for being you?
Is that your...
Unfortunately. Speak up then. What are you doing here?
I came with a delegation from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Is this a joke?
Why so strict, Martin?
20 years ago, he was nothing but a cheeky brat, only interested in wenches and booze. I got him a place at the Archbishopric to have some sense beaten into his head. Only it wasn't long before they kicked him out. And then I find out he's settled in some backwater parish in Sassau. But he took his boozing and whoring along with him, lost everything, and then came creeping home again. Huh?
Try saying it again a little louder. They might not have heard you in the outer courtyard.
You have the impertinence to show me your face after the way you disgraced our whole family?
I wouldn't set foot here if I had a choice. Better to be a priest in some backwater than have a father like you.
How dare you?
You're as shit a father as I am a son. We've got nothing to blame each other for. And now let me speak to Older.
You're dishonoring your home.
I can't dishonor someone...
want to give him a super negative reaction. Damn.
God be with there's
God be
your
no
Mark
to
Christ.
I should or that I know, but they while it's not over.
Then you
So
nothing. You manage large
I've managed quite well. If you
do you have
well, how now?
All right.
I'll bring. But what?
Greetings.
Aren't you a bit bored?
What's your problem?
God forbid. But
not really.
I left something behind in the...
Is that so?
Oh, just a wee gift for Lord Odorin.
The younger or the elder?
Do you think there are two lords of Rabosh? For Martin Odorin.
All right, all right. Go ahead.
Sir Butcher.
Jobs. Does that
only
you've got? I need.
Of
you can. I have an icon.
So
my if
maybe
perhaps.
How?
He's
got.
If on the may your first item. If he the king.
I've got some.
The bat. So it.
You.
Is she...
To your. Sir Hanu.
You do?
I've gained us a powerful ally.
And who is it? I hope...
On the contrary, it's...
Kunstad? By Christ, he's the last one I'd have expected to step up. How the hell did you do it?
Well, there's one little catch.
Out with it.
Lord Kunstad has a niece.
Hans Capon is to marry Yitka of Kunstad. Godwin, you conniving old bastard!
Oh, fuck.
I don't believe it. So, young Hans is to marry Kunstad's daughter?
Niece.
If you're serious, I'll make sure that you get the Rattay parish.
Or you could make me the abbot of Sassa. Or what about a bishopric?
Forget it. Soon I'll be paying for a wedding. Not a word to Hans. I want to tell him myself. But let's drink to it, shall we?
Cheers!
Cheers to you, and to your parlaying skills.
Sir Butchek, your niece...
So Hanushuk.
Indeed.
Then I will fulfill my...
Thank you.
Enough formality.
Cheers to the beautiful lady...
Here's...
I'll tell you, nobody...
I'd like...
Ha!
And you...
Well,
I want...
Well,
I apologize for
is that
I can't...
why? When I only and but it tries, you have
You're exaggerating. Like you've always done.
me exaggerating. You're the one who turned my home into a house of ill repute. Your whores wandering around as if they owned the place.
Oh, actually, anything fun was strictly banned under your roof. But maybe you ought to try it yourself sometime. Then maybe you wouldn't be such a bitter old grouch.
You're dishonoring your host.
I can't dishonor someone who has no honor.
That's in...
Christopher.
You won't get away with those insults. I challenge you to a duel.
We've never met, and we have no cause to be enemies. Take back your challenge, and we'll sort things out peacefully.
You've got no other option. You insulted Father's honor.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for violence. I can have a word in private with Lord Odorin, the second, as he desires, and then...
Out of the question. And he's got plenty to learn from Christopher.
You want satisfaction? You'll get nothing but shame. As always. Suit yourself, then. We'll fight. Come to the outer court.
After you.
Well, that's...
Shouldn't we rather...
No. Christopher...
Make room for us. We'll just settle a very private matter. It's an honorable duel, man against man. Stay back!
Smile, you fuck! While you've still got teeth! What's wrong with your legs?
Bad luck.
Look in my
Not bad
eyes,
for a priest.
not at my
Enough.
sword.
That will do. My God. Where did you learn to wield a sword like that?
It's
Father
called
always said you were a
No
good
Hands.
boozer. But you could teach sword fighting in a school.
I was in a war. Right after they kicked me out of the archbishopric. And you ought to know yourself. Not all the faults that Father sees are real.
Aye. Well, I apologize for going off like that. I had to, so that...
So Father would be satisfied. I know. Only he'll never be satisfied. And the sooner you realize that, the better.
I thought he was the way he was because his first son let him down. And he hoped at least his second would become something.
Not at all. I remember him the same since I was a nipper. When I was 6 years old, I fell off a horse and broke my leg. He wouldn't talk to me for a week because I'd let him down.
The first time he took me hunting, he let me starve for 3 days until I was able to shoot my first hare.
Only 3 days. He got soft.
I always wondered who you were. There was never much talk about you at home.
Look, I really did fuck up everything I could. I brawled and boozed until they threw me out of my own parish. But now, I have a chance to put things to rights a little.
And that's why you want to talk to Alder.
The outcome of this war depends on it.
That sounds very important, considering you and Alder are both pretty small players. After your encounter with Father, it won't be easy to get to Alder. Actually, I don't think you should even attempt.
What else can I do, though?
I'll talk to him myself. He'll hear me out for
All right, then. You've heard Yob's plan, right? It's a nice idea, but we can't wait around without an army to back us up.
Only no one's going to pay for one, because that would be an outright admission of rebelling against Sigismund.
Alder's got some clout with the councillors and burghers who are loyal.
I expect Alder's... Leave Alder to me.
I don't know how to...
You can drag me to a tavern sometime.
You're starting to sound like a brother.
Greetings to you, friend. Take a look at that. A nightingale surrounded by hawks.
Job's done.
Godwin, you wouldn't be avoiding me. We didn't have much time for conversation.
With pleasure, sir. What are you expecting from today's gathering, my lord?
Well, I have no great expectations, but all going well, we may be able to establish some joint steps towards the future. As long as we proceed without prior agreement and mutual support, we will be very unlikely to achieve any progress.
I couldn't help but notice...
To put it mildly, but not to do him an injustice, knowing young... Although, if they didn't pull each other out of trouble, God knows where they'd be now.
Wise words. Still, Henry's come a long way on a thorny path. I trust you're rightfully proud of him.
You know, I am. And Martin would also be glad, even though Henry chose a different path than he.
May God grant him eternal rest. Where did you leave Sir Divish? Surely he's not too old to miss out on such an event.
Haven't you heard? Lady Stephanie is with child. No one even imagined Divish would produce an heir at his age.
As they say, doesn't matter who kneaded the dough, as long as there's a pie in the oven.
Godwin.
Well, it could be a miracle. Praise the Lord.
It's Henry's baby, bro. It's Henry's baby, bro. That's crazy. He smashed Lady Stephanie and got the Sir Divish's wife pregnant. Dude, this is too funny. They definitely made it canon. That's canon. He smashed Lady Stephanie.
Papers from Alder for you.
Quiet.
That's so fucking funny.
To announce it to everyone.
Lady, hear the... You will...
As a
thing.
Yes.
How could I...
And...
Gentlemen, I think we can raise our goblets to...
Is this supposed to be your secret weapon?
Like I said, tell me.
I bring nothing from the House of Odorin.
Both of them. Good heavens, what did you promise them?
This is going to be a long story, and I could use a drink. So if you'll excuse me, my lords?
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings. New alliances have been formed. And I have also changed my plans. We shall still wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his own accord. But we will wait with an army at our backs.
And how are we to raise an army? Wasn't it made clear at the meeting that no one wants to take the risk?
The only thing made clear was that each of us alone is weak, and that we could not find common ground. But that has now changed.
Community and not only ours.
The Kuttenburg houses are still loyal to King Wenceslaus, and we stand with Lord Ruthard.
And if that's not enough, the houses of Leipa and Kunstadt will unite and march side by side.
My niece, Yitka, will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
Just ambushed him with that info.
And I will set out immediately. And our words will ring in 1,000 voices to the glory of King Wenceslas.
After we conquered the city, you promised to restore order immediately. And then I find out things are even more disordered than before.
Your Majesty, we are sorry. We will put it to rights.
You've already said that. I want to hear real solutions.
We will put more guards on the roads and toughen penalties. We can have a few captured bandits executed as an example to others.
We do not care about bandits. We care about rebellious nobles and burghers. What will you do with them? How will you solve the chaos in the town administration, the rebellious miners, and the dismal yields? And how is it even possible that a rebellion against the king is smoldering here in the city?
What do you mean, sire?
I hear the resistance is coming from the Jewish quarter, from right under your noses. Why haven't you done anything?
We don't know who is behind this. Without evidence, we cannot punish them.
Otto von Berghoff did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. And I advise you to do the same. Find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere. Point them to the Jewish quarter and give them free rein to do anything. The city's Jewish community was and still is on Wenceslas' side. They need a warning.
We do not even have enough men to...
Marquardt, could you spare a few men for a while?
Of course, sire. I'll assign them to Eric. He'll take care of it.
So you see, all you have to do is make sure the city rabble get their share. You could at least manage that, couldn't you? And if the thought should cross your minds that you would get rid of the debts to the Jewish moneylanders this way, forget about it. Your debts will remain, up to the last groschen. Only now you owe us directly. And while we are on the subject of money, has the yield from the mines finally matched last year's?
Sire, the deposits are dwindling, and mining is becoming increasingly difficult. And to make matters worse, the miners started rebelling.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop rebelling when you pay them proper wages.
Your Majesty, we can't do that.
Silence! How dare you oppose the kingdom's protector? You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants. Chicken shits. Not any better than the scum hiding in the forest.
I apologize, sire. I'll do everything in my power to...
All I hear from you over and over again are excuses and prevarication. And results? None. I therefore placed the city council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von Aulitz, who is present here, with immediate effect. He will make sure you finally do your duty.
But, sire, that would be a violation of the privileges granted to us as a free mining town.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights. You have to earn your privileges, not hide behind them. During my brother's reign, this idleness was perhaps tolerated. But that is over now. You were given a few simple tasks. But instead of working on them, you idled in the baths and lined your pockets. And let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed. But unlike my brother, I am capable of creating order. And I assure you, I do not distinguish between those who stand in my way. Be they beggars, noblemen, or city councillors. You have 2 weeks to restore order in the city and increase mining output. I want clear results, and you answer only to me and Sir Marquardt von Aulitz now. No one else. The council is dismissed. You, don't go anywhere, boy. Be so kind and remain here. Our throat has become rather dry. And we still wish to speak with our friend von Aulitz.
Yes, sire. As you wish, sire.
Between the two of us, Marquardt, was I not perhaps too harsh on them? And speak candidly, we have had enough of. flattery.
Sire, you were harsh, but rightfully so. These counselors, they need to be shown their place. You suffered their insolence for far too long.
Where are you
Same
going?
is true.
Mind your own business.
We know. Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Boy, can't you see the king's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks have a good will. We have concerns, friend. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries? They cannot be relied upon. And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago. Thank you. It is a good year. If our father were still alive, he would have been astonished by the mess that a few years of Wenceslas' reign brought to us. With a single word, he would have put the nobility in their place, and the country would flourish. God grant him eternal glory.
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you know of them? We know only a few of them. But there's a fortress standing on every damn hill here. What side are their lords on?
We'll find out soon enough, sire.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass, and relinquished that throne that he has no use for anyway. The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace at least among themselves. Jobs does everything he can to sow chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty. Pour me some of that red, boy.
I think Jobst is just waiting for the right moment. He'll switch sides when it suits him.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities, and get a couple more lords on my side. Then they take the threat of war seriously. And Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp's nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair.
You will follow in his footsteps, sire, as soon as you get the chance.
But the wine is good here. To your health, Marquardt. And to your health too, boy. May your children grow in a land ruled by a good king. You did a good job, waiter. You can be proud of yourself.
To your health, your majesty.
First, we need to crack down on the biggest troublemakers.
We're working on it. While the consul was meeting, Otto von Berghoff and his men set out for Rabush. Odorin won't give you any more trouble.
He and Ruthard are in it together. Once we get Odorin, we can handle Ruthard easily. Rabush will be yours. After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence, sire.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the king, red wine, boy.
No, we shall have white. We have had enough of red.
White it is. Quickly! If Rabush falls, others will follow.
I think von Berghoff's little contraption will find its use again.
If need be, we could use it to raise this town hall too. And I have some suggestions for other candidates.
Not so fast, my friend. It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
But to bring it here to the square and point it at the city hall? Those sycophants would only benefit from a warning like that.
It's a splendid idea, but it won't be necessary. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall see. Soon we will drink to the conquest of another fortress.
You are right. So then, to victory. And you, boy, will you drink with us? So that you shall have something to tell your children and grandchildren.
To victory, sire.
To today's, and those of the future.
Reckon?
With Greece.
You.
The roast was calling out me.
I couldn't resist.
And I will clear my name.
How would you like a wine, Chevalier?
The art of winemaking has a long tradition in La Belle France. Recipes are passed on from father to son, and each generation brings them to perfection. I myself was practically raised on wine. How many I have tasted. Even the French royal court took note of my refined taste. The king himself had wine delivered for his table according to my advice.
I expect his lordship had the best barrels rolled out. Now, if you'd only known he had a real connoisseur here.
Best barrels! Mon ami, this wine would perhaps be suited to the infirmary, where it would suffice for cleaning wounds and easing pain. For that, the taste is of little consequence. Give me 100 knights in full armor, and I will clear my name. I will charge the enemy with cavalry, break through their lines, and capture Godwin.
You in need of something, my well-oiled friend.
I'd like to drink a toast with you to our joint success. As they say, all's well that ends well. So, to brighter tomorrows.
Touching.
Come now. What's become of your poetic soul?
I never had one.
Truly? Not even a little?
Not a bit. I'm just a cynical old pragmatist.
In that case, in quite simple and pragmatic terms, the wine has run out.
Fuck. I've got a tongue like a slice of weak old bread after all that gabbing.
Well, get something wet for us then.
His lordship is so unsteady on his legs, he can't make it as far as the keg.
To hell with that keg slop. Your father surely has something better stored away. I had my eye on him all evening. He had pictures brought from somewhere for himself and his closest friends, and left the rest of us to drink cheap dregs. Try and find one of those pictures for us, eh? I'm sure you can manage that.
You can bet on it. I've got a nose for booze.
I don't doubt it. Get sniffing quick.
Having a good time? It's a fucking bore. These old farts here have no idea what fun is.
Well, what are you missing? There's wine, food, even a few females worth the sin.
Nah, I'd rather have a game of dice. Or a good punch-up.
Well, let's have a game then. But for what?
For a coin. What else?
Let's make it 50 groschen to spice things up.
Nice. If I'd known you had that kind of coin on you, I'd have pinched it long ago.
God be with you.
Greetings to you, friend.
Good day to you.
Bro, I can't even see the dice.
God be with you, my friend. And with you?
You're amusing.
How come you're still here, sir? Weren't you supposed to travel with Sir Hanush? Raise an army, prepare a wedding feast and all that?
All hail Jobst. He sorted things out here nicely. He got my money for a start, and that's more than I wanted to give him. But you know how it goes. Give them a finger. I explained to the Margrave that I'm not going anywhere, and I sent my captain with him. He's still young and full of piss and vinegar. I'm too old and fond of my comfort.
Did you at least discuss with Hanush where the wedding will take place?
Nothing to discuss. The wedding will take place at our castle Littitz, of course. It's the pride of our family. We can fit in 3 times more people than here, and that still wouldn't be much.
But there are 2 castles in Rattay. I'd bet my right arm old Hanush will want to have the wedding there.
What? In Rattay? Well, I ought to look into that then.
But deal with him yourself, though. I won't be your gent's messenger anymore.
I wouldn't worry about it if I were you, my lady.
It's easy for you to say. You don't have to.
We'll see who's
Fellow is no pony.
Gracious, you couldn't think of a fancier name?
At least you can tell by the name that the horse is
May I interrupt you for a moment? You already did, didn't you?
What's the matter?
Everyone keeps saying that the prettiest girls in the whole county serve the Yoderans at Rabosh. I didn't believe it. But I can see there's some truth in it. What are you blabbering about?
Haven't you had a little too much wine, perhaps?
Not at all. I could drink every man here under the table. Want me to show you?
No need. I believe you.
Stop bothering us and go pester someone else.
Dasher isn't interested.
Just look at him.
You can hardly stand straight, Martin.
Bullocks. You're changing the subject, so you don't have to admit I'm right.
The rat'll be good, I hope.
Now there's a piece of horseflesh for you, Rootheart. Not like that nag of yours.
What the hell do you feed it with? It looks more like a damn bull.
Sir! Sir! There's some horsemen right out front of the fortress.
Ah, that's Peter of Pisac. Wouldn't come to the council, but he is coming happily to the celebration, you old fox.
Come on in, sir. There's wine aplenty.
Hey! Hey! Intruders! Enemies at the gates!
Seize the nobles! Kill the rest!
Jesus! The surrounding crystal! He can't make it on his own.
You let him on nicely. You got him! Probably come with you in class. Stand your ground!
Weird hitbox thing.
Jesus! The surrounding crystal! He can't make it on his own.
Done for! You will never get another one like that!
You're off.
Man, he keeps dying. I keep losing him in the fight. I looted that dude. I did.
Jesus! The surrounding crystal! He can't make it on his own.
White gold.
That was a close shave.
A little too close. Oh, fuck me.
Do my eyes deceive me? Henry!
Godwin!
How did you get... Damn. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. You turned up at just the right moment.
Is everyone alright?
Well, some are, some aren't.
They captured Odorin, Kunstad and Rutard. And they took Alder and Kunrad of Vector away too.
They wanted to slay the rest like dogs.
What about my father? And Hanush?
They left with Yobs long before that. I'm sure they're all right, but not everyone was so lucky.
What happened, Godwin?
Anna of Waldstein. She didn't stand a chance against those butchers. May she rest in peace.
She was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And they almost killed my brother.
But only almost. Good work.
What do you mean, almost? What happened?
I got there in time to help him, fortunately. Christopher tried to defend our father, but nearly lost his life doing it.
Old grievances aside, Odorin is an ally, the same as Rutard and Botchek.
Oh, they all have their quirks. Cousin Botchek's a money-grabbing magpie. But I won't give up on the fucker either.
We'll have to wait for the other side's move anyway. We don't even know where von Ber...
Where did they go? Back to Rattay?
They've got to raise an army for us. And I hope they fucking hurry.
So we have a plan to counter Sigismund?
More of a promise than a plan. But, as you can see, our allies are getting scarce. We should lay low until Jobst gets back.
I'll gladly play dead for a while.
Be so kind. And don't speak of the dead.
I tried to come as soon as possible and warn you, but von Bergov's people beat me here.
You knew he was coming.
I was standing a few steps from von Aulitz when he told Sigismund I was pouring them wine, and had to listen to how Sigismund was going to give him Raborsch. It was a horrible feeling, not being able to do anything about it.
And what could you possibly do?
Kill them. Both of them.
My fingers would itch too. Was there any knife lying around? Or at least a fork?
Do you know what that would cause?
The war would end.
But at what cost? After Sigismund's death, his army would be cut loose. They'd ransack the city and kill anyone in their way.
Do you like watching those foreigner dogs rampaging around and slaughtering innocents? Who else has to die before we do something about it?
Tell us about it. We were neck deep in corpses before you bothered to turn up.
Well, not you.
Fuck you, Jan. I'd trade places with you in a heartbeat. Trust me.
We've lost a lot of allies. We'll have trouble finding new ones.
They'll be afraid to even peep against Sigismund. Well, are you surprised? Look around. Sigismund showed everyone what's coming for all who resist him.
Is there anything we can do?
Definitely not right now. We'll treat the wounded, bury the dead, then we'll hide in the Devil's Den and...
If I survive the journey... Oh, God.
The king announced one more thing at the council. That is...
Fuck! Licht, the city rabbi, is sitting upstairs in the hall.
They're our allies.
What do you mean by we? Everyone here is lucky to be still breathing. I can just see them all jumping to their feet and rush to save their poor Jews.
Maybe Samuel will figure something out. He wanted to talk to you anyway.
He's here too?
Aye, escorting the rabbi. You should go and see them as soon as possible. And tell Liechtenstein too.
Anyway, we've got work to do.
Give me a moment. Guard the walls until morning. If anyone shows up, I want to know about it. I'll be with Crispin.
This is a nightmare.
Leave it alone, the two of you. Now we're in it with them anyway.
Spare the hour.
What about your horse? I don't know. I saw him bolting out. What should she do to the fun one? Set his mane and tail on fire. Maybe he survived. Maybe he'll come back. Or maybe crows are feasting on him already. One construct captured. Crushed.
What have they done that the Lord is punishing them like this?
God's punishment or not, they brought it upon themselves. Watch. As greedy as a pig. Inegis. Well, no.
Leave it alone, the two of you. Now we're in it with them anyway.
Poor animal. Handsome, young, sturdy,
Good doggy. Good boy.
What will happen to his
Here you
lordship
go.
now?
Take it.
And to us?
We have to take care of young Sir Christopher. Hope his father comes back soon.
Good to see you both.
Oh, come on. They could well have killed us all. If it hadn't been for you, Henry, von Berkhoff could have caused a lot more harm.
Von Aulitz surprised even Sigismund with that.
Well, thank God we all survived.
Well, not all of us. They killed Lady Anna of...
And they captured... without them, we can hardly...
We'll figure out a way to help them.
But how? Our plans are ruined.
Get a grip. Whining doesn't help anyone.
You're right. When I drink too much wine, I get overwhelmed with self-pity. Nevertheless, I have to admit it can't get much worse.
Actually, it might. And very soon. At Sigismund's council, an order was given to ransack the Jewish quarter.
God's wounds! We need to get back to the city and warn them.
I'm going with you.
Out of the question. You'll be more useful if you stay, Henry. Tell Samuel and the rabbi to get ready to travel.
My word's exact. I don't think any of us expected that. Disrespectful. They must have stated.
Sir Vaculin.
Bien sûr.
Where did
that one? Oh.
A rat?
And I'll get out of my days. And that alors. My hand no doubt.
A bold maneuver.
Quite right. Courage is my middle name, just as Monsieur
So you disobeyed your commander and left your flank exposed. Your attack could have ended in a total fiasco. You were lucky the others came to your assistance and your entire force didn't collapse.
I hear thee speaking, but you are still wet behind the ears. So, I can forgive you. In short, I saw an opportunity and took it. Moments like that can decide entire wars.
What did your commander have to say?
He made me a knight and sent me to the royal court to inform the sovereign of our triumph.
I reckon he wanted to get you out of his hair.
Do not talk no sense. Wait, I can be caught, but how? And West Henry in
What?
It was on the sir, but
Did you...
and observed, as I think, but what I say.
That is indeed incredible. But you were just trying to flee, weren't you?
I wanted to break reinforcement, but as I say, stick close to me, Henri. Well,
tell me what happened at court that caused you to lose favor.
A major setback and de grosse injustice, mon ami.
It's nothing to be ashamed of.
Oui, I suffered a combination of misfortunes.
Luck
on nos best chic feu, le gris even, and if you... Bien, black, so that is... Just, it was half I could...
You...
Of course, my bet, that's all, but my I took...
A sea voyage from France to Africa?
A risk, perhaps. A man must think big.
Stop. You should...
You, but that I've just... Remember?
What was the...
We were... They had ice. When I felt...
Christ almighty.
I did not. It...
That's nonsense.
Oh.
Hunting dogs are trained to go after game. They'd never attack a horse. Especially hounds from the royal kennels. You must have made the mistake and set them on the horse.
Well... Normally that would be true, of course, but the ounce I was given had some kind of sickness that addled their wits. I no doubt they gave me a misfortune like that, which could indeed happen to her, but the other lords were afraid I would outshine.
How did...
Living, I traveled when I...
So...
Yes, I bought, and for Victor's trip.
Sir Vaclin, I'm surprised how...
Where do you think? Perhaps I can... I know...
Tell me...
Quite then, on the above, but like...
What do you...
Well, but
what do you think?
The chevalier... That takes...
I can't get... I'm sure you have...
but for my...
So...
I have...
Oh.
I am a...
What do you think of... you think...
Mine...
How do you...
Oh, but he...
How do you...
Oh, needless... Godwin...
Have you met...
In it... And in...
What do you...
A good one. And that...
Tell me.
After I found...
What other...
in a minute.
I'd like to...
Unfortunately...
Pull yourselves together, damn it.
Anything and prove that his alliance. No one knows where they put him.
Did I not tell you? You should not come. Mourn you did. But I still exist.
Youngster. I don't know. I saw him. Gate. Someone set his mane and tail on fire. Maybe he survived. Maybe he'll come back.
The other ended up lying dead outside. But we did not say anything, mighty.
Young Sir Christopher came out of the black.
But he'll live, right? God for small mercies. Otherwise, Rabosh would be left without a lord.
No one knows where they took Odorin and the others. Don't mourn just yet.
Did I say anything right?
Young Sir came out of it badly.
But he'll live, right?
Sam, I need...
Just tell him.
What did you talk about?
We talked about your stepfather, Martin.
Why? Neither of you knew him.
It's true, I did not. But remember how I stared at your sword when we fell? Well, the thing is, I am Martin's son.
What? Pa's son? How did...
Yes, his son. That is, his bastard son.
Are you sure? We look the same age, and Martin lived with me and Ma as long as I can remember.
When I was born, he was already long gone. Maybe we are not even a year apart.
And what does that make us then?
Nothing. Proof perhaps that both your god and mine have a sense of humor. You know, all my life, I thought if I did not give a shit about that man, it would be easier. But now that I know I will never see him, it troubles me that I did not get to know him.
I can tell you about him if you want. But now is not the right time. This is not the end. We have to go to Kuttenburg, now. Sigismund ordered confiscation of the property of people in the Jewish quarter.
The king has approved Xere.
He's no king to me. He's a fucking whoreson.
Do you think it's really going to be that bad? Isn't it just scaremongering?
Wake up, Henry. That rabble is capable of anything. It would not be the first time. They would pillage their own neighbors if they could. But if they do it to us, they will not be punished.
This is what we were afraid of. But we did not expect Sigismund to be in such a hurry. We need to get back. Will you come with...
I'll come. And Liechtenstein already knows about it.
Very well.
Let's not waste time.
Thank God you're all right.
Kubienka?
Well, I heard you were having... And I see, instead of that, you have a massacre here.
Well, the real massacre is yet to come if we don't do something. Can we borrow the wagon you arrived on?
But of course. I borrowed it too.
Could you stop blabbering or...
Easy, Ingele. And you, sir, if you can, come with us.
All right. But could you please tell me what the fuck is going on?
I'll explain to you on the way. Time is running out.
Are you coming too, Sir John?
Of course.
But do you think that's a good idea?
I'm not.
All right then.
Hey, Resh. Can we...
Stop. Settle down, son. If you must keep your tongue busy, then use it to pray.
Would you tell me what the fuck is going on already?
Sigismund ordered an attack on the Jewish quarter. We need to get everyone out of there fast.
Bloody hell. I just got ailed up so nicely today.
Oh, that is just great. My mother's life is in the hands of a drunkard.
Don't worry. We'll save your mother.
And everyone else too. Don't forget that.
You seem to care an awful lot about these people, sir.
Are you surprised? It's all my fault. If they weren't helping me...
That droid of Sigismund, may his name be erased. would have found some other excuse to get rid of us.
Look, it's not that I don't feel sorry for you, but don't you think maybe we could make the horses go a little faster? At this pace, we won't make it there in a week.
Samuel, how... What was the story with your mother and Martin?
Do you really want to talk about this right now?
It may be the last chance we get. We could both be dead in a while.
All right. But like I said, I never actually knew Martin. He once came to Kuttenberg and fell in love with my mother. But she is the daughter of a rabbi. Obviously, she could not marry a goy.
And tonight, you will see why.
If you want, Mummy will surely tell you more. If we can get there in time. What was he like? I mean, Martin.
He was a good man.
Seriously? With those fucking horses?
All right. Schnell! Schnell!
What's the matter? Why are we stopping?
We will walk from here. We cannot drive right into those murderers' arms.
But how do we get into the town then?
We will go through Sherwell.
There are many abandoned mine shafts under the town. One of them ends here.
Won't it collapse on our heads?
We'll find out soon enough. Follow me.
What a blessing it is to have found the passageway. We all fled, but it has been decided as punishment for our many sins.
I dare you to say that again, loud and clear.
You know what, sir? Just ignore me and be glad I'm here. And you up front, pick it up, little turtle. My arse is getting numb.
Halt! I heard something.
So, do you hear anyone?
If they manage to get all the way here, it is all over.
No, I think... I must have just imagined it. Let's keep moving. We should split up here. Me and the rabbi will go this way to the shul. We have to take the Torah and warn everyone.
What about us?
You keep going straight ahead and then to the left. You'll get right to the King Solomon Tavern. Gather up all the secret documents and wait for us.
Shouldn't someone come with you, just in case? How about Kubyenka here? Henry and I can handle it.
Well, if you insist.
Was that all the contempt you could muster up?
Well, good luck. We'll see you up there.
We have to go this way.
Hopefully we'll find it quickly. I left a stack of my papers in the tavern. And if they fall into Sigismund's hands, people in other towns will die too.
Do you think we're going to make it in time? To find the papers? Save the people?
I pray we can, Henry. There's nothing more I can do. Hopefully everything will be all right at the tavern. My stash is locked away, and Samuel's friends are guarding the place. But who knows what the situation is like in the streets now? It's strange all the same, isn't it? Hundreds of people must have dug this tunnel. Years of hard labor in the darkness. The effort, the suffering. And today, God willing, we'll save a lot of folks suffering thanks to it. Damn it.
What's the matter?
The door leading up to the tavern is open. Samuel's men wouldn't have left it like...
I'll go upstairs and see it.
I hope so. I'll gather up my things in the meantime.
I can't leave now.
Baruch Hashem, Henry. You're all right.
Sam, you're back already? How does it look outside?
A few of the cutthroats got in over the walls, but we dealt with them. But there are more outside the gate.
4 of them were here in the tavern too.
Fortunately, they didn't take anything important. But your friends paid for it with their lives.
What?
I'm so sorry.
But they didn't look like they just came to the tavern by... What about your mother?
She is, thank God.
I'm really sorry about your friends. We got here too late.
There was nothing you could do. Benavis Amardes. This ache is really pissing me off.
There'll be plenty...
I'm sure Mum is waiting.
You go ahead.
But sir,
I can take care. God be with...
Is that you? What happened?
They climbed over the wall. One of them must have hit me.
Get up. We have to get to the shore fast. Can you walk?
I can't.
Don't worry. I'll help you. Henry, go and get Mummy. She will be in that house on the left. Bring her here.
What's the matter? Where's Sam?
Don't worry, ma'am. He sent me to take you to him.
Mein Gott! What happened to him?
Nothing. He's out on the street helping the wounded.
Wait!
My name is Henry.
Of course.
I'm his son.
Was sagst du?
Sam told me that...
Watch out! More are coming!
What's going on?
Sam!
I'm fine, but we will talk when...
We have to get to the cin...
Through the backyard! Watch out! They're shooting at us! From the ramparts! Get rid of them! They're gone. We have to keep going. For the yard. That is you to the left. Can you help them?
Fucking horse arms!
Kill them! God will forgive you!
We have to keep going. For the yard.
Please leave her alone, or what? Total back!
Get ready to... Oh, God. This is vorbei.
I can still feel him dragging me.
Oi, Adonai.
We cannot get past the wagon. We have to go this way. Through the house.
Let's take him down quickly.
Mummy, are you all right? We can talk later. Now, we have to go. Henry, over here!
Take them all down!
This is fucked up.
Come on!
What the hell?
What is it, fuckers? Rather slaughter women and the defenseless?
Let's go! What's going on up there?
Yeah, time to get Henry. Time to get hungry. Time to get hungry, my boy.
Go inside. Quick. fucking task.
To the fucking
Never
task.
been so glad to see you two.
In need of a helping hand, are you?
No, I just don't want to die here alone.
There they are.
Well, now we're really fucked.
Mustn't get inside. We have to hold them back. For how long, though? As long as we need to.
They don't got enough people. Targeting so bad.
Come on! Everyone's inside! Henry, come on! Let's go!
Gott mogen mir.
Let's go. It's this way.
Damn. That was a close shave. I reckon I should go to Samuel's mother and talk to her about Martin. I won't get another chance.
Surely we cannot just leave them here like this.
There's nothing we can do now.
Where
We must
is
get the
she?
wounded out of here first.
Are we just supposed to
Return, O Lord. How long shalt thou be wrathful?
all of
Have
these?
compassion
Where's Miriam?
for thy servants.
Where
Fill
is
us with
she?
thy mercy for every
Hashem hat nicht Unzeiten gestraft.
Are you alright? I almost didn't make it to you.
Oh.
We're all right. Bezras Hashem. But I was sure they were going to kill us.
Thank you for helping us. For Pikeyech Nefish. Unfortunately,
That's alright. Good luck.
To you too, young man.
Henry of Skalitz.
Henry, If you are ever in Colin and you need something, we will be sure to help you.
All right. I'll keep that in mind. Have a safe journey.
Sei gesund.
Das hast du mir schon so oft gesagt. Aber es ist noch schwer für mich.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, lad. I... Thank you.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Mein Gott, boy. Have you not helped us enough already? Now we have to manage on our own.
I know this might not be the best time, but... do you think we could talk about Martin?
Right now? Well... all right then. How is Martin, actually?
He died. It's only been a few months.
Oh...
Sigismund burned down my village. Pa went to help Ma and... well, they both died there.
I am sorry to hear that, lad. But that is the Martin I knew. He always put others first. At least you survived. That would make Martin happy.
I'm sorry I don't have better news to give you.
Do not worry about it. I am just sad he died before he could meet Samuel.
Is everything all right?
Yes, do not worry. We were just talking about Martin.
How did you meet Martin?
It was such... he wanted the rabbit.
So what happened?
My father found out we were seeing each other and did his best to drive him away. But Martin would not give in, and we kept seeing each other.
That means
Yes. My father knew I didn't. I was gone for almost 4 years. And he only let me come back when he was...
Did Martin not go looking?
People said he did go looking for me. Even as far as
If only he had gone all the way to Prague.
Even if he went to the very edge of the world, it would not...
And what about you?
No. My father called...
And he didn't try to find out?
You know he did, but it never...
And did you ever go...
I asked around, but no one remembered, and I could not just...
All right.
Before you...
Well, he was strict with Dietrich.
He was...
Well...
You say he raised...
I'm sorry to keep you this long, but even if not related by blood.
Well, I did not expect that either. And thank you, my almost brother. If it was not for you, I do not know how today would have ended. What are your...
I'll go back to the Devil's Den. to Zizka and the others. We need to figure out what to do next.
I will see you there then. But first, I have to escort everyone to Colleen. I do not want anything to happen to them on the way.
Everything should be all right now.
Take care of yourselves, dear brother. I will see you this time tomorrow at the Devil's Den.
Have a safe journey.
Sei gesund.
Fuck! Ugh.
My respects.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen. I believe in God.
My respects.
You're always welcome here, good sir. You have a kind master, eh, doggy?
Look what I have for you.
Good to see you, lad.
I'd like to discuss... Here.
Well, well. I was glad to be of help to you, good.
Friedrich Kummel sent me. He said I'd like to wear it in the Kuttenburg...
No trouble at all.
Here you are.
Here. I think it turned out well.
Thanks.
banging this spot for a long time. Oof, I'm halfway there. I've almost got it done. All finished.
God bless. How are you doing with... It was hard work. I hope you find what you're looking for next.
I'd like to just...
What a I'm done. Thank you, sir. And come again.
Oh, people!
Who goes there? Did I forget to add salt? What's that I hear? What's going on here? All right, what was that? I'm fussing over nothing. to go and see. I'm going to check. What's that I hear? Who is it? Go! All right. Hey, what was
You can't
that?
just come in here as you like.
Grabbed him, so I broke one of his arms.
My respects. Have a look Best wares on the market. Come and take a look.
Careful.
Don't be shy. Come closer and take a look. Quality goods here.
Come and take your pick. New wares.
You know them only too well. Like Satan
For God's sake, help! Help! Come quick! Well, did you get here?
Still nothing. I'm starting to worry there's something happened. Have gruel again.
Ihr Priesen seid ihr her.
Your order is...
Go on, Ma. I don't know much about Smith.
Thank you for your trouble.
Lebe wohl, mein Herr. Made it better. But I closed that door. Why is it open? Hmm? What happened here? I'm fussing over nothing. What's going on here? All right. What was that? Very odd. Must be over now, whatever it was. If anything's missing, I know who to go and see. I'm going to check. But I closed that door. Why is it open?
Come and take your pick.
I'm sorry.
Greetings to you two. Come and take a look.
This one turned out...
Courage.
I'm a master of the...
A blacksmith. What game would...
Emperors.
Let's play. Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones. Aye, that'll do.
My God! Oh, come on!
If I was you, I'd take it. Well, that's no great loss. You didn't have much anyway. Here. No, that's as far as I go. Well, you're not afraid of anything. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know? It's a good thing you don't throw like that all the time. Come on! My God! Oh, come on! Someone's throwing well. My God, I'm done.
God! Oh, come on!
Well, that's no great loss. You didn't have much anyway. That's enough for me. Your turn. Mother of...
I really enjoyed playing with you. Thank you. In the name of the Kuttenburg Blacksmith.
And you're really a blacksmith? What do you...
I'm a blacksmith.
Ah, nothing. I've travelled far and wide from the...
Well, to me, they seem pretty big.
And what have you got to compare with?
Enough.
But you still haven't seen as many as I have.
But I don't have small hands. Seems to me my hands are the same size as everyone else's. Come here, look. They're definitely the same size as yours.
Ah, I'm not arguing, but for a blacksmith. Oh, the usual. Sometimes cheese and meat.
No, I meant...
What? I'd never eat a tradesman. Besides...
No.
So, how'd you want to prepare him? I told you, I won't eat raw meat. Maybe stick him on a really...
Please,
As you like. I didn't start it. So...
Careful.
Well, good day.
Quick! Looks like the alchemist disappeared, but left his things in his stash. Who knows what happened to him? Whoa.
Help bring back its beautiful voice.
What are you collecting for?
For the repair of...
For the king?
Wenceslas was the bell that called us here in Kutna to prayer. But since then, there's been... If you have a... Right now, in these hard times, we need your help the most.
Here you go. From the blacksmiths of Kuttenburg.
May our Lord repay you.
I decided...
For you, it's a necessity.
I'd like to go...
There is a not a sin. Not...
What penance do I receive?
Confess your faith by...
I'll make sure...
Remember the other one, too. Till we meet again.
You shouldn't be walking around by yourself.
You have a
Awful
kind
things
master,
happen here.
Greetings. What do you need?
I was at the inn.
Strange.
I think he just escaped through the... Who knows? Maybe they could...
Damn.
I'll chin up.
Excellent.
I'd like to carry on with repairing the forge as soon...
Oh, and once again.
You better pay me compensation, you blackguard.
We can work this out.
How dare you? You'll give everything back.
Listen, I meant to say... you crook!
That's my horse shit. You were trying to rob me. Well, now you...
Fine then.
And don't think that I won't... Be on your way. I must be mad.
Good day.
Greetings to you two.
God be...
How's trade?
I've got the coin.
Thank you very much.
Alright. This is already sharp. I bring bad news from Kuttenburg. Eric's soul, fortunately, we saved most of the people.
Fuck.
Oh, Samuel and the rabbi took...
Shit. We have to find Dry Devil and Capon and decide what to do next.
Well, Samuel said he wants to be around for that.
I see. But if he's gone to Colin, he will... Oh well. At least we'll have time to get everything ready.
All right. I'll come tomorrow then.
Let's fight.
Look, I can't now.
I'd like to learn a new...
Are you mad?
I'd like to learn...
Not now.
Can we start the meeting?
Aye. Right, gentlemen. I think it's clear to all of you what a shitty fucking mess we're in. We were caught off guard at Rabosh.
And they nearly fucking kill us all.
Yes, and they attacked the Jewish quarter.
Thanks a lot for reminding me. I almost forgot.
At least Henry here and Kubyenka got most of the people out.
That's true. Good work, men.
A few unruly townsfolk with sticks. Nothing we couldn't handle.
Too fucking right. They thought they'd loot and torch the whole place, but we scared them shitless.
It is nice that you found my people suffering so entertaining.
Well...
We shouldn't give up. That's the main thing.
Except that Sigismund has the League of Lords and a whole fucking army. And what do we have? Fuck all! Come on, lads. Jobst will bring his army soon.
It might take weeks for them to arrive. Von Bergov will have found and caught us by then. We have to get rid of von Bergov. It's because of him that we're in the situation we're in, after all.
You mean in the shit, Sir Hans? No need to mince words.
Sir Hans here is right. It's starting to piss me off the way von Bergov's been stringing us along all this time.
That fucker is Sigismund's right hand. So we'll chop it off.
Why kill him? You know what the answer...
Are you all fucking daft? Von Berger was holed up in Malashov, so unless any of you can fly, we can't get to him.
Oh, that's true. To take a cost like that, we'd need 12 men, ladders, and maybe also a trebuchet or cannon.
There's no maybe about it. We'd certainly need a cannon.
So we steal the one von Berghoff used at Nebakov.
Well, why don't we just steal all the silver from the Italian court and buy our own, eh? Use your head before you open your mouth.
Hang on. Maybe Janosch's idea isn't all that bad.
How do you mean?
I recently sent Catherine to spy on Sigismund's military camp near Opatovitz. She told me von Berghoff has his cannon stashed away there. But it seems things are getting a bit out of hand there. So the Prague regiment, and it might not be that well guarded along the way.
So we'll steal it, right? We'll wait till they go through some ravine, and we'll shoot at them from the rocks. The way you did to us before Nebakov.
I see you've learned something from me. What we need is for one of us to get amongst the Praguers, so he can keep an eye open and tell us when they're moving out.
And if we succeed, there's 5.5 of us. Even with a
There's not much we can achieve.
But show me the fool.
There's always a few mess.
And how are you?
That's enough. Von Berghoff has to die. Painfully, and above all, as soon as possible. And if there are not enough of you, this might help.
Well, well. Why the fuck didn't you show us that earlier?
We can't take it. Your people will surely need every groschen you can get your hands on now.
Drop the courtesies, please. All...
If you will permit, monsieur, I might be able to contribute. I know a few mercenaires in this part. They may not be la cavalerie royale, but for such a purse...
Ah, a company of mercenaries. Then we'll find it. What about you?
I was afraid you'd never ask. I can just see the look on von Berghoff's face when we point his own cannon straight at it.
That's settled then. Catherine will tell you all you need to know. In the meantime, Ada here can go to Malashov. A lot of soldiers need a lot to eat.
I'll go hunting.
And what are...
We're going to prepare a warm welcome for the...
What do you say?
Well, what the fuck are you all sitting here for?
Christ, pardon me.
Quick!
I'll get you!
You want to try me?
Quick!
Henry, I've got something for you.
What is it you want?
You must be Henry.
Yes, I am.
I've got a message from Master Chenyek for you. Go.
What does he want?
Well, I don't know.
Now you're gonna die.
Calm down!
Beg you, bastard.
What is money compared to God's mercy? I mean, I didn't hurt anybody.
You wanna... Alright then. You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit.
I
Stick it
surrender.
up your ass.
Enough.
I'm gonna kill you. Ha! A sword, eh? Ha! Bad luck.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! Come on, then! You want to try me? I'll rip your ass! Right.
I'm all yours.
You want to try me?
Like it. Worry me. Try a little. Come on then.
Die, you wretch!
Useless.
I've been waiting for you!
Show your stuff.
Take that, you shit! I'm all yours!